There's been a confrontation between Ukrainian and Russian forces on the border of the Crimea region. It took place in a strip of land between Russia and Crimea. Ukraine says Russian troops landed in helicopters near the town of Strelka on a strip of land called Arbatskaya Strelka. Tensions are running high because on Sunday, Crimea will vote on whether to split away from Ukraine and join Russia. Al Jazeera's Paul Brennan joins us live now from the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. What more do we know about this confrontation, Paul?
Well, details are slowly emerging. The initial details, it seems, were a little misleading. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry had initially said that the Russians had landed and then returned to their original positions within the Crimean self-autonomous region because Ukrainian forces had moved to intercept them. Now it seems that the Foreign Ministry here in Ukraine and the Defense Ministry are accepting that the Russian troops have actually dug in on that narrow strip of land. If I can explain it to you, the isthmus that joins the Crimean Peninsula to the rest of Ukraine isn't just one narrow strip of land. It's actually a number of different strips and islands joined by bridges, for example. And this is a very long, narrow spit of land on the east of the isthmus. Now, the Russians, it seems, are there. They're not withdrawing to their original positions. And as far as the Ukrainian ambassador to the United Nations is concerned, that piece of land is not within the Crimean self-autonomous region. And from that point of view, he says, that makes this an invasion.
Russian troops entered the mainland on the south from Crimea. Now we are facing a new developments, and we are to face further dangerous stance of Russia Federation.
And more clashes today between pro-Russian and Ukrainian groups, Paul, particularly in the east of the country.
Indeed. You heard the UN ambassador there, or the Ukrainian ambassador to the UN, talking about the fear of invasion. That fear was explicitly talked about in the Kiev parliament here, and manifested itself in a way because of protests that happened in Donetsk today. A court ordered that a ban against protests in Donetsk could not take place. The protests went ahead, and as a result, these pro-Russian protesters stormed into the security service headquarters in Donetsk. There wasn't a huge amount of damage done. They went into the foyer area, smashed their way through the doors, and left peacefully. But a larger demonstration is planned for tomorrow to coincide with the referendum that's taking place in Crimea. And the organizers, the pro-Russian organizers of that demonstration, are warning that it will be even bigger than today. So tension is very high in the east, not least because the Russians have already said that if there is danger faced by Russian compatriots, then they will possibly send forces into eastern Ukraine. And that would be a very dangerous position indeed.
Yeah, still a very fragile situation in the country ahead of that crucial Crimea vote. Paul Brennan in Kiev, thank you.